Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and we are here to jump into episode 5 of Shine, the series. So, last episode we had, what do we have? Obviously things are heating up between, Lert and Naran. They are just, running around. Just in the height of, giggly, sneaking around together, just being with each other on their own, just having a blast. But then, of course, the outside world keeps creeping in the form of their completely opposite ideologies. So that's going to come to a head, and it's not looking good. I'm going to be honest. Their story is looking a little bleak. Like, I feel like it's going to end really negatively for them, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Laird's wife is definitely like 2 seconds away from jumping his secretary. So that's happening. I'd argue probably is going to happen in this episode. We're in the back half, you guys. We only have 4 episodes this episode and then 3 more. Can you believe it? Because this series has only 8 episodes. So it's a short run series. It's basically a long movie, gonna be honest. It was like two movies pressed together. That's what it feels like so far. And it's been great, so I've definitely been enjoying it. And then on the other side, we have Tanwa and Tren and Victor and that love triangle where they all went out to the countryside together, mostly to interview these villagers, but still. That's fun. I'm sorry. I really love this goofy love triangle between them. But it all culminated in Tren and Tanwa just having a real intimate moment next to the water on the beach side where, Tanwa finally said something real. And it led to kind of a deepening of their intimacy, which is good. Because I do feel like this whole first half of the series, Tanwa has been kind of living in this space where he's trying so hard to forget whatever he wants to forget from his past with his mom, everything like that. And so it's actually made it difficult to connect to his romance with Tren, Dr. Tren, because he's had his walls up so much. And I feel like their conversations, they aren't bad or anything like that. And I think that there's something freeing that Tren feels being around Tanwa that he's never felt before. Obviously, I understand their attraction to each other, but I think it's definitely time to start getting real with each other. So I'm glad that we had that moment in the last episode, and hopefully we have many more. So, all right, let's get into this next episode. Let's just watch it.
เจอเหตุการณ์เช่นนี้เมื่อสมองบอกว่าไม่แต่หัวใจบอกเอาเลย
I do like the way that they use this dialogue between these letters to express how all of the characters are feeling. Is it the picture of him by the window? Oh God. Should you be touching those chemicals with your bare fingers?
รอยยิ้มเขาแววตาเขา
But I guess you're frantic.
คำบอกรักของเขาทุกๆอย่างที่
Wash your hands?
แต่อย่างไรก็ห้ามไม่อยู่
Yeah, these are letters back and forth between them, so he knows what he's truly saying in this letter. I feel like one of their wives or girlfriends, I don't know, no, the other one's a girlfriend. One of them is going to find these letters and realize that they are having a whole ass affair for the public to read weekly in the papers.
ว้เจอกัน
They are honeymooning, y'all. I landed on his face. Oh God, what's Victor about to say? Because this is the next day, right? He spent all night and morning.
อ้าวอาจารย์ไปนอนไหนมาครับ
Don't worry about it. With somebody.
แหมอาจารย์มาทันฉันเพลพอดีเลยนะครับเนี่ย
พี่อยากไปสนิทกับเขามากเลยนะ
Here we go. Obviously, part of his reticence is not just about being jealous. It's also because of his father, right? But he also is using that as an excuse to not confront the fact that he's jealous. Because he has no leg to stand on. I mean, to be fair, even though I like the chemistry between them, Trent has been very clear about, at least I don't want to say very clear. He's been like 90% clear about how he's not interested in whatever Victor is putting down, right? He hasn't outright said it verbally, but his body language, his facial expressions, all of it has been very clear. So Victor doesn't really have any, you know, like I said, no leg to stand on. So he's using that as an excuse to express his jealousy, but they are also legitimate concerns because we know that Tanwa's dad is all mixed up in this bid rigging business and is shady as fuck, so
ขอบใจ
completely valid.
พี่อยากไปสนิทกับเขามากเลยนะ แก่ขนาดนั้นยังเรียนไม่จบ ขี้เมา ไม่เอาไหน
Right? Don't talk shit about my boyfriend. Like, you know we're seeing each other, sir. Don't be like that. But he's young. That's another reason why it's not going to work, because he's so much younger. And that's not what Trent is looking for. Like, I don't think he's ever been looking for anything like that. I mean, based on his last relationship, they were clearly contemporaries. Not just intellectually, but socially. So, like, that's what he prefers. He prefers a contemporary. You know. Agreed, because I also prefer a contemporary.
พี่เป็นคนดีนะ
He's a good person too.
เพื่อนไปกันหมดแล้ว เดี๋ยวตามไม่ทันหรอก
ผมตามทันแน่
Maybe in 10 more years, sir. You'll get there.
ผมคิดว่าการศึกษาควรถูกบรรจุลงไปในแผน เราสร้างโครงสร้างพื้นฐานอย่างเดียวไม่ได้
But develop the the whole area socially and economically, not just for use for big businesses. Give an opportunity for real growth.
ผมขอชื่นชมดร.
Yeah, but how is the military going to take this and the corporation? Because this is his own like consortium, right? Yeah. How would the other people involved in this plan going to take this?
ฟังพวกเขาเพื่อเอากลับมาเป็นกรณีศึกษา
Oh God! Here we go. Oh, he's doing a performance. He looks so good in these fits, by the way. Are we ready to have a conversation about how good he looks in this period piece? Oh, God, not flexing, sir. Yeah, you have a good body, I'm sure, but it's other factors that are involved. Oh, she's divine. She's definitely more nice speed. She looks so good. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Are they going to hook up in a back room during this event? Oh,
เชิญนั่ง
buddy.
ก่อนดีนะคะเชิญค่ะเชิญ
Oh, she's so glamorous. I need to marry her. I can treat you better than all 3 of your husbands, baby girl. Oh, the friend looks great. Love this slick. I love the style. Like, he looks great. Everybody looks great. Even though I would never want to live during this time, but everybody looks sharp.
สวัสดีครับธนาคม แต่ไม่น้อยกว่าเมื่อคืน
Oh, right. Why are you making me witness to this?
อดใจรอไม่ไหวแล้วครับ
It... Why? He's sitting there like, let me just drink this fucking liquor. Why are you forcing him to witness this? Because he knows y'all are seeing each other. So he's just like, look at his face. It was so funny. He said, no, hold on. What he just said just registered in his brain.
ไม่เคยมีปาร์ตี้ด้วยเหรอวะทำไมกูไม่เห็นรู้เลย
มึงไม่ต้องรู้สักเรื่องก็ได้
Don't worry about it.
อย่าให้กูเห็นนะว่าวันนี้มึงกลับก่อน
I mean, you gonna see him
Oh,
leave
yeah,
right around the same
wow.
time as Tanma.
ยินดีด้วยนะรัน
นั้นที่ถลำลึกลงไปรวดเร็ว แต่มันก็ช่วยไม่ได้ คนโง่ที่ว่า
They love. I think part of them like the thrill of this, like the fact that in the last episode, I think it was the last episode, they were like in the hallway, not even in the room like this in the bathroom, in the hallway, up in the corners. Like anybody, literally anybody could walk by at any moment. Come on, man. I think they just love the thrill of almost getting caught. It's like making it even more exciting. Like the illicitness of it, not just being a secret, is revving him up even more, which is why he likes pushing the envelope here, you know? Even though it's a packed party outside, which means that anybody could come in here at any moment because there's so many people on premises. Come on.
พูดถึงตัวเองใช่ไหมล่ะ
Oh, this is an extra long episode. I didn't know it was an hour and 14 minutes. All right. I was going to watch something else, but I might have to cut my recording a little shorter. As it depends. Yeah, like this. Oh, Lord. Not your secretary seeing it. Oh, buddy. He knows the vibe of illicitness because he's thinking about being illicit with your wife. I love these love triangles. He said, "Oop, let me get the hell out of here." He definitely saw some of that. He saw the tail end of it.
ผมต้องไปแล้ว
Yeah, I bet. Messiness. Mm-hmm. He loves it. He's sweating. Like, did you see that little bit of sweat? He loves unnerving him.
Grand Paradiso.
Watching his man up on stage. And then Victor in the back. I saw Victor in the corner. Is he gonna be like, we gonna get a reaction from Victor? Come on, pan on over. There he is. Rack shot. Rack zoom or whatever. Messiness. Yeah, you don't know where your man is either. Ooh, are we about to kickstart this affair? Because he just walked in on the boss, clearly canoodling somebody. So is this going to be like his green light to go ahead and cross the line with her?
เทวีอยากกลับบ้านก่อนไหมครับ
นายของวีลานน่ากำลังจะยังติดพันในงานน่ะ
ผมไปส่งคุณเทวีแล้วค่อยกลับมารับนายได้ครับ
Oh yeah, we about to green light the shit out of this. Oh, Pop's here. Does he deserve the Pop title? No. Father. father is
รู้สึ
here.
กยังไงบ้างคะกับงานฉลองนางสาวไทยในวันนี้ค่ะ
สร้างภาพลักษณ์ให้กับเราหลังจากที่ว่างเว้นมานานหลายปีนะครับ
Oh, is this the first time? Pause. Okay, I just looked it up. No. So this wasn't the first Miss Thailand. I believe that she was called Miss Siam at the time. This is generally considered during this year, 1969. It was the 19th. Okay. I was about to say, but maybe they meant they only participated in the regional pageant and never I just read up. They definitely sent a representative to Miss Universe before. Maybe there was a period where they didn't do it though. Because I could see that happening where they just didn't participate for a little while.
โรงไฟฟ้าห้วยคำแสนนะครับ
เธอบอกว่ากำลังทำกายบริหารรักษาหุ่นครับ
ดีเพราะว่าเวลาประกวดเนี่ยต้องใส่ชุดว่ายน้ำด้วยนี่ใช่ไหมจ๊ะ
All right. Don't be a creepy old
ด้วย
man.
เลยนะครับ จะได้ให้คะแนนไปก่อน
Not suddenly it becoming creepy. God, it's like fucking rich entitled men can't help themselves. Actually, they can. I don't want to give them that kind of benefit of the doubt. They can. They just don't even try. Gross and weird. Gross and weird.
แล้วนี่หนูฝึกซ้อมพูดอะไรไว้บ้างเนี่ยพูดให้อาฟังหน่อยสิ
Now it's about to have a whole fight. We are in public. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Do your thing.
ก็ศึกษาเกี่ยวกับ
Fuck this guy.
ปิดลำโพงไม่ใช่คอนเสิร์ตฮิปปี้นะ
You losing your shit is actually more noticeable than if you just let them play the song out. And now everybody's looking. You're the one that embarrassed everybody. If you had just let the music play and ignored it, it would have been fine. Would have been completely fine. And now it's a whole thing. There's reporters here and everything. Everybody knows that's your son. Buddy.
แต่นี่ก็ไม่ใช่งานของพ่อนะครับ
Buddy. Oh, buddy. Now it's about to be a whole fucking scene.
พี่พ่อผมเองครับ
Here we go. See, none of this would have been happening if you had just had your little fucking conversation without being creepy and just sat your ass down and had some fucking dinner. Instead of trying to be a creep on this lady, this beautiful lady. All right, let's
นัก
go.
ธุรกิจใหญ่ ผู้ไม่เพียงคุมลูกน้องได้ แต่คุมลำโพงได้ด้วย ว้าว
See, now it's a whole fucking scene.
พ่ออยากขึ้นไปร้องด้วย
Wow, we already having the whole production here on the floor.
เอาเพลง My Way ของแฟรงค์ซินาตราไหมครับ แล้ว
Oh, he's definitely gonna smack him in the face.
ถูกไหมครับ
Messy. Messy.
อีกทีสิครับ มันจะได้บาลานซ์
On the other side. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Even it out. Red marks on both cheeks.
ตบดีมาก สมกับเป็นพระเดิมฉัตรบดีจริง
Oh, Lord. Somebody step in. Somebody step in. This is crazy. That's crazy.
ๆ แรงหมดแล้วเหรอครับพ่อ พ่อเถอะครับ
All right. We are in public. What is happening?
เสือก
ความรุนแรงไม่ใช่การแก้ปัญหาครับ
Like, chill the
ปรินถอย
hell
ไป
out.
นี่ไม่ใช่เรื่องของปริน ขอโทษแทนหลานชายผมด้วย
It's
ครับ
happening in front of my eyes.
ถ้ามีใครต้องขอโทษใคร
What a mess. Event completely fucking ruined, by the way.
ท่านสุภาพบุรุษและสุภาพสตรี
Honestly,
คะ
she is doing her best
คืนนี้
here.
เรามาร่วมเป็นสักขีพยานให้กับดาวให้กับทุกท่านค่ะ
And bring out the drinks and let's move along like we didn't witness one like this fucking child abuse happening on the floor. Oh Lord. Full on domestic. Ooh, that drink does look good. I like weirdly colored drinks. But no, oh god.
ในคุณบอกว่าคุณควบคุมมันได้ไง แล้วทีนี้จะจัดการยังไงกับมันต่อไป
How about you chill out and don't fucking lose your shit and start slapping him around in public? Again, if you had just minded your business and let him play his fucking songs on stage and then sat your ass down instead of trying to be a creep with Miss Thailand, none of this would be happening.
ก็ต้องให้เวลาเขาหน่อยสิอย่าเพิ่งไปหักหาน
Take your drink and sit down.
Cheers ค่ะ
Oh, they have good chemistry. Wait, why am I so into them? Ooh, yeah, you better catch her. Did she leave some? Oh no, he's got a gift for her. Got it. Running off into the dark. Oh, I'm getting a flower? Oh, buddy.
ฝันดีนะครับ
Why is he so adorable? This is what she deserves. This is the love she deserves, y'all. I'm all about worshiping women. You know that. He's like heavy breathing. I held her in my arms. Sir, go home. Killed the whole mood of the party, by the way. Single-handedly. Or I guess double-handedly, if we're being honest. The way he has not once thought, where is my wife? Oh, yeah. I mean, this is what he deserves, too. Y'all deserve to be happy. But I think it's going to end really sadly for everyone involved.
เฮ้ยธันวา
ไปเดี๋ยวนี้แหละ ไปก่อนนะ ไว้ว่างๆค่อยเจอกัน
Him trying to pretend like that didn't happen and that he's not upset. Ooh. Yeah, he's a tough one to crack, babe. I'm sorry. He puts on this front, this like congenial front, and it's definitely a front. It's his first crush.
Oh.
He's gonna have to go through it. I can't take this man seriously. Oh, buddy. It's like, now what? Him trying to salt bay? That's so much salt. Like, sir? Oh, you're gonna have a conversation with him soon, sir.
นี่ พี่ไม่กินขิง
You definitely need to talk to him. Because you gotta see the signs of somebody having a crush. Right?
Voici votre น้ำเต้าหู้เคี่ยวกุยตะลักกลงเต
Opportunity. I will indeed pair up with him. Oh God, showing off them forearms that he been bulking up. God. Oh, he's such a kid. Like, he's trying to look and seem more grown up than he actually is. And he's not even like an actual kid. He's like in his 20s. But that's still a kid to somebody who's, you know, in their 30s. Oh, hun. I assume he's in his 20s. He might, I guess he could be like 18 or 19. Oh, this love triangle. Oh God, not smelling the handkerchief. I like the idea of them all, you know, having completely different emotions. Is he gonna turn over on his side too? Let's, ooh, nice peach. Nice. Perfectly outlining the peach. So he definitely can recognize the signs that this kid is in love with him. Back in the library. Y'all, they are definitely going to get caught by that other guy, and he's going to use that to destroy his power base by exposing him as a cheater and all that stuff. And then obviously his wife's family is going to insist on a divorce and then ruin him. So he no longer has their protection, and then the other guy is going to feel empowered to kill him. Oh, buddy. I mean, all they need is one picture from this man's camera roll because he's been taking pictures of him nude and shit like that. All they need is one picture of y'all together. Let's talk about it. Somebody's dead. We need to have a conversation about it. Yeah, it's... Oh, no, that's it.
แล้วคุณจะทำยังไง
Okay, realistically, obviously, it's not just like, oh, he doesn't care. He's putting on, again, a facade, a mask, to pretend like he doesn't care because he thinks that if he shows emotions about this, if he tries to do anything to change it, then Ran is in danger because that's what happened the last time. His last lover got killed, you know, by his dad-in-law. And so, doesn't deserve dad, father-in-law. And so, I understand why he's so reluctant to do anything because there were real consequences to it that directly harmed someone that he loved. It's scary. That's scary. It's scary. And obviously he doesn't want that to ever happen again. But it's like there's a certain point where we as a couple have to take a stand for the people who are completely powerless. Yeah, you're gonna keep living like this? Like, it's time for you to take a stand, too, for the people. But I get his fear. It's a complicated situation. I get it. Like, but he knows that they are doing corrupt-ass shit, murdering people in the streets and shit like that. Doing cover-ups. Wow. Looking like a whole thief.
เฮ้ย ทำอะไรวะ
Looking like a whole
สวัส
thief.
ดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Embarrassing. What are you doing?
พอดีผมมาหาตรินครับ
Oh, get the hell off my property.
โอเคงั้นผมขอตัวก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Jesus
สวัสดีครับ
Christ.
สวัสดีครับ
Not jumping up. Just go out the front gate. They know you
ข
was
อโทษด้วย
there.
นะครับสวัสดีครับทุกคน
มารีบปิดเล่มจะได้กลับไปนอนเว้ย
Yeah, I'm just saying, if he starts his own newspaper, he could probably steal like some of these guys. But he need the funds because these are experienced reporters, which means they would definitely want similar pay. Maybe not similar, but they might take a pay cut to start out. But it's risky. It's risky. Like even ignoring the you could die part of it, it's risky to jump all in on something like this when you don't have any kind of financial cushion.
นะนี่นะตุ๊กแกสามตานั่น
แตงโมปลาแห้งของโปรดติ๊บนะ
So is that his country name, his country nickname? Because he did mention that he grew up in a village, country village.
นี่น้ำตาลเมา
น้อยๆก่อนนะลูกเดี๋ยวเมา
Beautiful lighting in this scene, by the
ช้า
way.
นะเดี๋ยวเมาแล้วจะหา
Love
ว่า
the
ไม่เตือน
gold
นะ
coming up on their
หอมมากเลยครับ
faces.
มาชน
Really draws the eye.
ชน
ติดก็คือ
Something more
ทำไมเล่า
embarrassing?
เล่าให้เพื่อนฟังกระติดลิดที่แปลว่าเล็กๆอ่ะ ตอนเกิดอะมันเล็กติดเดียวก็เลยเรียกติดไง
Not the violation. Violating. Oh shit.
เล็กเท่านี้เลยเหรอครับ
ก็ประมาณอย่างเงี้ยแหละ แต่ตอนนี้โตแล้ว
ใช่ตอนนี้โตนะครับ
Oh my god.
เป็นหนุ่มแล้วโตแล้ว
That's
หายเหนื่อยแล้ว
crazy.
ใช่ไหมกลับได้แล้วมั้ง
เอาไอ้ติ๊ดมึงจะไปไล่เพื่อนทำไมล่ะ นายแบบมีเสื้อตัวอื่นไหมอ่ะ
Is it like really small? No, you look better like this, baby.
เราว่ามันสั้นไปอ่ะ
Right? You look good. Every man should have a midriff shirt. Very underrated. Super adorable. Why is this show so good at both like the really sexy but then also the really cute? I also love the way they're using colors as well. Like look at the pop of blue in his pants, in the car, in the banner, in the window.
นี่คงเป็นอากาศ
To
ที่
bring
ตื่น
the
สู่ทุก
scene
เช้าสินะ
together. Very nice. Very wholesome colors too. Very calming.
น้ำหนักต้องได้แรงต้องสม่ำเสมอ
Very sensual. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so it is okay, so they're making some kind of sugar based concoction.
ในฐานะอะไร
Yeah, no, he wants to confirm your status because he wants to feel secure.
ได้หมดเลย
No, he wants you
คนรักเหรอ
to confirm what you are.
จะเรียกแบบนั้นก็ได้
Yeah, but what do you want to call us? Yeah, because he hides parts of himself. He hides parts of himself under this kind of, you know, hey, everything's happy. I'm always smiley. You know, veneer. And it's clear it's a veneer. And it's like, no, he wants the true you. He wants your authentic self. He doesn't want to date your mask.
แบบนั้นเรียก
Are
เป็น
we
ห่วงเหรอ
equal partners or not?
ทิ้งผมไปเลยโดยที่ไม่บอกอะไรสักค แล้วบอกว่าว่างๆไว้เจอกันแบบนั้นเขาเรียกว่าคนรักเหรอ
Don't let it burn.
ครอบครัวตินน่ารักจะตายตรินไม่เข้าใจหรอก เราแค่ไม่อยากเอาความทุกข์มาให้ตรินหรือไงตรินอยู่กับเราตรินก็มีความสุขดีไม่ใช่หรอ
No, he's not. He's very clearly telling you that he's not happy with just the surface you.
แค่ความสุขมันพอเหรอ
Because it's not all of you.
ใช้ชีวิตไปวันๆมันได้เหรอ คนรักกันมันคือการร่วมสุขร่วมทุกข์แล้วทุกครั้งที่ผมทุกข์คุณไม่เคยอยู่ตรงนั้นเลย คุณทิ้งผมไว้เสมอ
Is he driving off and leaving him behind again? I'm sorry. Ooh, beautiful framing though. Look at this lighting. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm sorry, bud. All right, that was episode 5. That was a good episode. I mean, all these episodes have been good. I've been enjoying this series quite a bit. It's been slow and steady, but I do think that things are going to definitely pop off in the final, because we're going into the final 3 episodes, you guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We're certainly teeing up quite the confrontation on the political side. They just murdered the chief, the guy that we just went to go see and do a survey with. Oh, buddy. Yeah, they're certainly heating up there. And it's going to, as soon as news spreads that this man had a mysterious accident, oh, honey, it's gonna pop off with these students. Because they did everything they thought was correct and followed along with Trin's plan. And the chief, the village chief there, still got killed and silenced. Oof. This is about to get real quick. And, you know, we've got this kind of, it's not quite a line in the sand, but we're getting very close to Nattawin drawing that line in the sand and Lert having to make a choice. Because Nattawin has been, they've been steadily showing how dissatisfied he is with the way that the press has been manipulated and controlled into no longer being on the side of the people, but on the side of those in power, and it has become increasingly untenable for him. And it's certainly impacting his relationship, given that he's in a relationship with somebody who is part of wielding that kind of military power over the people. It's going to come to a head, and Lert is going to have to make a choice. But then again, he also is being actively threatened by this other guy, his counterpart. And the father-in-law is no longer there. Like the father-in-law who also threatened him and killed his lover. But for whatever reason, he took a liking to Lert, and he's no longer there to provide protection. So Lert is going to have to stand on his own 2 feet here. But I definitely think that guy is going to find evidence of Lert's affair and expose him, or try to, in order to ruin him and ensure he no longer has the protection of that family, and prove that he's the better man, or whatever the hell. I don't know. Because he's certainly super jelly, and it's clear he's been super jelly for a long time that the elder picked Lert instead of him to favor and he's been holding on to that bitterness all this time. Oh, speaking of that side, yeah, I thought the affair between Vera, I think, and Miss Devi, I thought that was going to pop off tonight in this episode, but no, they got closer and closer, but she restrained herself. But I think one more close encounter with him, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Or do we think that she's going to find out first that he's having an affair? Maybe not who he's having the affair with, but do we think we're going to find out that she's going to find out that he's seeing somebody, and that's going to finally push her over the edge? Or do we think she's going to go over the edge before she finds out her husband? I feel like it has to be after. Given her personality, I feel like she has to find out that her husband is stepping out on her first, and then that will give her the green light. Certainly Vera's not going to make a strong move or an explicit move on her until she gives the go-ahead. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong about that, though. But he's getting more and more presumptuous. But he's cute, so we forbear. Now, this was a good episode. I wonder what Tanwa's breaking point is going to be when he finally just 100% commits to this relationship and like opens himself up fully. Like, I feel like he's been incrementally opening up, but then he'll get rattled and he'll pull back, and then he'll, like I said, he'll put his mask back on. And Dr. Trent is like struggling with that because clearly whenever he's in a relationship, he's all in. And he certainly doesn't want to repeat the mistakes of his last relationship, in which he, was in love, but he didn't do enough to support and share the burden with, what was her name? Claire. I almost said Clarice. It's not Clarice, it's Claire. He didn't share the burden with her, and he let her go out on her own, and then she died. So that's what's driving his motivation here to say, no, if we're in love, I want to be all in. That's what I want to do. I want to support you, even the good and the bad. I want to be there for you, because the last time he didn't do that, that person died, and he feels unending guilt about it. And I think that's part of the reason why he's really like, I don't want to repeat my mistakes. He wants to move forward. His whole thing is that he's about progress. He's about moving forward and learning and doing better and being better, so that's what's driving him. That's why a lot of his dialogue and a lot of his interactions with Tanwa is like, do you ever think about the future? Do you ever think about, being serious for once, that this is real life, that this is, life and death for some people, like this is real. And that's why being real and honest and raw with each other is so important for him, great episode. Let me know what you guys think. It's quite a bit. We're an hour and a half in. Yeah, we'll cut it off there. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Go on over to Patreon if you want full-length early access to this show, as well as full-length and early access to other shows on my channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Whatever, all this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.